Hello, and welcome back. Okay, so last time was long, but I did manage to do a lot of side quests. And now we're going to do more. I don't know, I might get to the end of the available side missions for the chapter. Maybe. Liesel! A test pilot hired by an arms manufacturer, Liesel was involved in the development of Hresvelg, a new scale. Well, once a member of the German Air Force, she has something of an abrasive side to her, but behind it lies a warm and caring personality. Grown, a race divided into two separate clans, the Tree Clan and the Cavern Clan. Despite a long history of rivalry, both clans remained evenly balanced, until one day the Cavern Clan tipped the scales by forming an alliance with the Ganglion. As a result, the Tree Clan were ousted from their home.
Oh!
What a pleasing coincidence to see you here, Luke. Or perhaps it is destiny? After enjoying some idle chit-chat with Mr. Nagi, we were attempting to play a little word game that he taught to us. It is a game played by many Earth cultures called Shiritori, word chain, and Takshari, among other names. The rules are simple. Choose a word that begins with the final sound of the previous word, yet our attempts to play have all ended in failure. I'll play with you. You're most grateful. Then, if we may be so bold, would you choose a word with which to start the game? Game, blade, whale. Go with, game. That seems pretty easy. Quite fine. Mr. Nagi had mentioned that a straightforward word is the typical opening. And we must say a word that begins with an sound, like mimeosome. It's strange how we don't seem to have any problem playing this game with you, but we're so unsuccessful when playing with others. All players need to speak the same language. Oh! But of course, you're exactly right. How could we not have realized that? Each of the players in the game was speaking an entirely different language. We were speaking English, the Napan was speaking Napan, and the Manon was speaking Manon. Somehow we were able to communicate, but of course the sounds that formed our words would have differed from language to language. We are so glad we came to you with this problem. Your powers of perspiration are second to none. So we must attain... that's not the word you were looking for. So we must attain a sufficient level of fluency in the Manon language to play word games properly. It's settled then. If you'll excuse us, we have a great deal of studying to do. Wordplay.
Leave this to me, okay?
Ah, hello. This is the Shimmer and Savvy Financial Group, you know? Have too much Moranium? Too much? Well, you can turn it into cash by fulfilling the request for Moranium we posted to Mission Control. Then humans get money, I get money, and everyone is very, very happy. Right? Right. Win-win-win, perhaps. What do you say? I'll ask you for details. So you want to hear about my alchemy, right? Right. Well, it's a kind of a trade secret, you know? But I suppose I could tell you if you become a VVIP. That's a very, very important person, okay? All you need to do is bring me 5 pieces of arc sand ore. Easy, easy, yes? No hassle terms, you see? Oh, and Shimmer and Savvy Financial Group VVIPs also receive a special VVIP Moranium exchange rate. Excellent deal, no? It's probably a great idea to join. Really, really great. Tell your friends, perhaps? The membership. Acquire some arc sand ore in order to become a special member of the financial group Shimmer and Savvy. So I'll be waiting here for those 5 pieces of arc sand ore then, okay? Anytime is great, but soon is very, very great. Very, very great. You'll get rich, Shimmer and Savvy will get rich, and then we'll all be rich together, right? Maybe we can throw rich people parties?
Leave this to me, okay?
Oh, hello. Are you looking for Shimmer and Savvy Financial Group, perhaps? Then you're so welcome. Oh! You're the customer looking to become a VVIP member, yes? Did you find the 5 pieces of arc sand ore? Please show me, okay? Pretty, please. 94 out of 5. I guess it's really common. An extremely fine mineral that feels more like flour than sand. Ooh, so great. That should be enough to upgrade the alchemy engine and our profits, don't you think? As such, I'm proud to announce that you're officially a VVIP member of our esteemed group, okay? Get ready for a much better Moranium exchange rate from now on, alright? Also, your banter with the master man on Alchemist Mei is completely complimentary, isn't it? That's me, you see? So it's free and fun. So fun. Well, that was fast. You delivered the Arc Sand ore to Mei and became a bronze member of Shimmer and Savvy. Anyway, banter time begins now, okay? You can ask me any question you like. If you like, that is. How do you turn a profit? Well, step 1 is to throw a handful of Moranium into a super duper alchemy engine I invented, okay? And then boom, right? Heaps of other resources eventually come flying out of the other side. Cool, hey? Cool. Very cool. Gold, silver? No problem. Those resources can be sold for credits, you see? It's almost like printing money, perhaps. And more Moranium means I can receive much more credits. Amazing, yes? That's why I'm kind of a master man on Alchemist, I suppose. Don't you agree? By the way, did I mention you're currently a bronze VVIP member? If you do more favors for me, you'll reach silver status soon, okay? Very soon. Silver VVIP members receive even better exchange rates, you see? So please keep helping me out. But he doesn't have any further things. Okay.
Cool!
Oh, hello, Sevi. What do you need help with? Blade! Ransomer of my people! You find me in my hour of need! I need your strength. Lend it to me again. You saved many tree clansmen, but 3 are still prisoners. Cavern Clan has them. They must be rescued now. We are not strong. We cannot best them in combat. We beg Earth aliens to intervene. It is our only hope. And die otherwise. You'll regain your strength in time. Can't rely on us forever. Your words are kind and true. When clansmen return, we will not lose again. It is good you are helping. It puts me at ease. I will give you names of those I seek. First is All Valdilio, who is taken to Milligan Supply Base in Oblivia. Second is Rada Valdilio, younger brother of Ol. He is also in Supply Base. Third is Izoma Vasago. He is my son. He was rear guard when we fled. He let us escape. Then he was made prisoner. He is at Mesa Fortress. We hear things about that place. Terrible things. You must help him. 3 members of the Tree Clan have been kidnapped by the Cavern Clan. Head to Oblivia and rescue them. Kidnapped Uzoma Vasago. The chieftain's son, Uzoma Vasago, has gone missing. Locate and rescue him. No. Old Valdilio. Yes, I'll take that one. I'll track that one. And Rada Valdilio. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling 2 of them were right next to each other, and then that's the last one. That's not terrible, I guess. Aren't these all, like, level 40 stuff? We'll find out the hard way. Yeah. I mean, I might be able to take this stuff here. Maybe. Hmm? You are not Cavern Clan. Who are you? Why are you here? I've come to rescue you. Chieftain sent you? I knew he would help. This cell's key is held by Cavern Clansman called Ajiba Falgo. Deal with him and take key. I count on you. My brother needs help. I must get free. Also, I'm out of fuel, so I'm actually going to have to go back now. Maybe not. I can still handle the stuff here. It's not that hard. At least I hope not. You freed me. Thank you. Now I can rescue Rada. I will free him even if it costs me my life. What? You will help him? Yes, you are right. I was starved in captivity. I have little strength. I leave it to you. My brother is held in this base. Get him out safe. Be victorious. You safely rescued all Valdilio, after which he returned to New LA. You are not Cavern Clan. All? Brother? Is that you? I'm All, definitely. No, but I am here to help. I knew Tree Clan would come. We do not abandon our own. We are not cruel like cavern scum. Fear kept me alert. Now fear is gone. Only exhaustion exists. I will accept your help. This cell's key is held by Cavern Clansman named Mujiba Falgo. Deal with him and take key. This place is dark. It smells bad. I want to leave soon. Yes, I am free! Now we must find Ol, my brother. Then we can leave this place. He is in the same hold. I cannot leave without him. You must help him as you helped me. You already rescued my brother. You are a hero! Thank you! I will hurry back. I will see Ol. He will know I did not break in captivity. No weeping, no crying, only pride of prone. Be careful. Cavern Clan has trained Simius. They fight for them. They are dangerous. Simius hate Kefaholi. You should carry some. It will serve you well. Safely rescued Rada Valdilio, after which he returned to New LA. Ganglion offer you position. Position of respect, Uzuma Vasago. Pride only hurt only you. Join Ganglion or die. Join Ganglion or be food for Simius. It is simple choice. It is simple. Tree Clan has pride. Cavern Clan are cowards. I will not betray my kin. Your threats waste time. Will you kill me? Then kill me. No more talk. As you wish. Who are you? No closer or Azoma dies! I will have Simius tear him to pieces. Don't! No closer! I will kill Azoma! Heh, you are brave and strange. Did my father ask you to come? How did you know? It was obvious. You are reckless. He likes this in Warrior. Tell him I did not bend, not to the last. I die with pride, showing will of Tree Clan, same will that fought Cavern Clan for 10,000 suns. Poor Simius, you're a slave to prone cowards. My heart cries for you, brother to brother. This warrior will end your suffering. Now savor your last meal. Let's throw a sprig of the Keffa holly at the Simius. Keffa holly? Simius grows faint! What? No! You know much, warrior. You are brave, but also wise. Haha! You are opposite of Cavern Fool. Grog! I need no Simius. I will kill you myself! You die. You all die! Yeah, you're about to go down real fast.
It seems the sleeping dogs have risen.
Open fire!
Watch me turn them into Swiss cheese. Ghost Sniper!
Tree-mendous! Backslash!
Arcing horn! Starlight Kiss! I'll pull them right to the kisser! Now, cripple them!
Good idea. I'll cut around the side.
Yes! Attack at range!
I don't actually have any ranged attacks.
Backslash! Primal!
That was fast. You took command of situation. My father has sent mighty hero to aid me. Why were the Ganglion trying to recruit you? I am son of Tree Clan chieftain. If I turn traitor, it would divide clan. They are fools. We are not cowards. We will not bow. Thank you again. My father will be pleased. I must hurry home. You are bearer of Dolfera's wisdom. I hope we meet again. You successfully rescued the kidnapped Zoma Vasago.
Cool.
You have my respect.
My clansmen are safe. You have done this. As chieftain of Tree Clan, I give you this award for bravery. You rescued the captives with no casualties, and also caught a glimpse of the Tree Clan's courage, for not a single one yielded to the Cavern Clan. My people were also brave. They withstood Cavern Clan. They did not yield. This makes me proud. Slaves of Ganglion tried to trample us underfoot. They cannot crush our spirit. We are one with beasts and great tree. We are true form of prone. You are sane, Luke. I don't understand their ways. Their ways resonate with me. Indeed, you are family now. Fellow clansmen, we are at your side always. Their ways resonate with me because I'm forced by my perfect encounter. I can do Sunlight Rises. Hello, I'm Dragon Rider Luke. I'm a Christian streamer, and I'm always up for a friendly chat about my faith. I also think that it's important that people read or hear the Word of God frequently, so the next 5 minutes or so will be a chapter from the Bible. Judges 8. Now the Ephraimites asked Gideon, "Why have you treated us like this? Why didn't you call us when you went to fight Midian?" And they challenged him vigorously. But he answered them, "What have I accomplished compared to you? Aren't the gleanings of Ephraim's grapes better than the full grape harvest of Ebiezer? God gave Oreb and Zeb, the Midianite leaders, into your hands. What was able to do compared to you?" At this, their resentment against him subsided. Gideon and his 300 men, exhausted yet keeping up the pursuit, came to the Jordan and crossed it. He said to the men of Succoth, "Give me my troops some bread. They are worn out, and I am still pursuing Zebah and Zalmunna, the kings of Midian." But the officials of Succoth said, "Do you already have the hands of Zebah and Zalmunna in your possession? Why should we give bread to your troops?" Then Gideon replied, "Just for that, when the Lord has given Zebah and Zalmunna into my hand, I will tear your flesh with desert thorns and briars." From there he went up to Peniel and made the same request of them. They answered as the men of Succoth had. So he said to the men of Peniel, "When I return in triumph, I will tear down this tower." Now Zebah and Zalmunna were in Karkar with a force of about 15,000 men. All that were left of the armies of the eastern peoples, 120,000 swordsmen had fallen. Gideon went up by route of the nomads east of Nobah and Jogbehah and attacked the unsuspecting army. Zebah and Zalmunna, the 2 kings of Midian, fled, but he pursued them and captured them, routing their entire army. Gideon, son of Joash, then returned from the battle by the pass of Heres. He caught a young man of Succoth and questioned him, and the young man wrote down for him the names of the 77 officials of Succoth, the elders of the town. Then Gideon came and said to the men of Succoth, "Here are Zebah and Zalmunna, about whom you taunted me by saying, 'Do you already have the hands of Zebah and Zalmunna in your possession? Why should we give bread to your exhausted men?" He took the elders of the town and taught the men of Succoth a lesson by punishing them with desert thorns and briars. He also pulled down the tower of Peniel and killed the men of the town. Then he asked Zebah and Zalmunna, "What kind of men did you kill at Tabor?" "And like you," they answered, "each one with the bearing of a prince." Gideon replied, "Those were my brothers, the sons of my own mother. As surely as the Lord lives, if you had spared their lives, I would not kill you." Turning to Jether, his oldest son, he said, "Kill them." But Jether did not draw his sword because he was only a boy and was afraid. Zebah and Zalmunna said, "Come, do it yourself. As is the man, so is his strength." So Gideon stepped forward and killed them, and took the ornaments off their camels' necks. The Israelites said to Gideon, "Rule over us, you, your son, and your grandson, because you have saved us from the hand of Midian." But Gideon told them, "I will not rule over you, nor will my son rule over you. The Lord will rule over you." And he said, "I do have one request, that each of you give me an earring from your share of the plunder." It was the custom of the Ishmaelites to wear gold earrings. They answered, we'll be glad to give them." So they spread out a garment, and each of them threw a ring from his plunder onto it. The weight of the gold rings he asked for came to 1,700 shekels, not counting the ornaments, the pendants, and the purple garments worn by the kings of Midian, or the chains that were on their camels' necks. Gideon made the gold into an ephod, which he placed in Ophrah, his town. All Israel prostituted themselves by worshipping it there, and it became a snare to Gideon and his family. Thus Midian was subdued before the Israelites and did not raise its head again. During Gideon's lifetime, the land had peace 40 years. Jerubbaal, son of Joash, went back home to live. He had 70 sons of his own, for he had many wives. His concubine, who lived in Shechem, also bore him a son, whom he named Abimelech. Gideon, son of Joash, died at a good old age, and was buried in the tomb of his father Joash in Ophrah of the Abiezrites. No sooner had Gideon died than the Israelites again prostituted themselves to the Baals. They set up Baal-berith as their god, and did not remember the Lord their God. Who had rescued them from the hands of all their enemies on every side. They also failed to show any loyalty to the family of Jerubbaal, that is, Gideon, in spite of all the good things he had done for them. May God bless the reading of his word. Oh hey, it's a mission with these guys. I thank you for your help in Noctilum, human. Without you, we would not have reached New LA. I was just discussing plans for the future with my people. Though discussing plans is an inaccurate and overly human description of our action. We Orf are not susceptible to differences in opinion. This activity is merely a final verification for the sake of formality. Very true. We are the servants of the Ova. Disagreement is a practical impossibility. Why is disagreement impossible? We live in accordance to the dictates of the Ova within our bodies. The Ova exists among all of my kind, and its will unites us. It is difficult to express in words, but as we Orpheans share a common will in the form of the Ova, we inevitably reach the same conclusions. Tell me, Kunluarb, where are Sunslag and Conluarb? Gathering them here is your responsibility as our leader. I did not see Sunslag here, so I sent Conluarb out to meet him. Yet the probability of him arriving tardy was a scant 6.4%. I hope no trouble has befallen him. Conluarb, we have a problem! I was searching for Sunslag and along the way found evidence of a Definian infiltration here in New LA. Definians? Are they with why Sunslag has not arrived? What are Definians? They are a cohort first working under the Ganglion. Their ability to assume the forms of other creatures makes them excellently suited for infiltration missions. It would be a rather simple matter, for instance, for one of their number to take the guise of a human and enter the city. If they have entered New LA and Sunslag is missing, it is premature to draw conclusions, but he may well be in serious danger. Human Blade, will you accept a formal request to locate Sunslag? I'm starting to get the idea that Sunslag might be a Definian himself. Please lend us your strength. If the Definians are involved, it is meaningless to search for him ourselves. Only death would await us. As Sunslag rises, an Orphean who just recently moved to New LA requested your help finding out what happened to Sunslag. We have an agreement, then. Conluarb, please share all the pertinent information you have with this human. I last saw Sunslag on the residential district elevator. I watched him take it up on his way to the man-on-ship, then returned to the residential district myself. Therefore, witnesses should have been present wherever he went from there. As a human yourself, gathering testimony from human residents should be a simple task. Please find where he was taken as quickly as possible. Okay. Have you learned anything of Sunseleg's whereabouts? He's likely in Oblivia. Oblivia? Troubling news. But it is good for good fortune he was not killed on the spot. That seems to indicate they feel we are of enough use to merit keeping alive. There may still be time to save Sunseleg. We will make preparations to travel to Oblivia at once. It is best we hurry. The Ova is quite restless. I believe this to be a sign of larger things to come. You are especially attuned to the Ova's nuanced activity. Your concerns certainly merit consideration. I request that you travel on ahead and aid Sunseleg however you can, Luke. Whatever his condition, we will use the extent of our knowledge to see him brought home safely, provided he is alive.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Finians possess considerable combat prowess, but I am confident you will be victorious. Now please make for Oblivia and aid Sunseleg. Alright, the first thing I need to do is refuel. Except I can't. Never mind. Why did someone have to come along now? Allow me to deduce the reason for your arrival. Ah, yes, of course. Suddenbarak and the others sent you to rescue me. The tables have turned, Definian. Now it is you who is cornered, and with an 89.6% likelihood of your own demise. Quiet, fool! And you, human! Come any closer and this one dies. If you want him to live, you will turn and walk away. No. A wise choice. She was clearly sent to take me back alive. A Definian underling like her would not have the authority to kill me. If that happened, she would be the next to die, as punishment for disobeying orders. Darn you! It's true, I can't kill you. But I can make you wish for death once I kill this human! Time to swat down the flies before picking the legs off this insect! And she's totally screwed.
I'll get the jump on you. You're not going anywhere. Do that and fight, but here goes. Now, close down, clean that and fight, but here goes. This team never loses.
Wonderful.
Now, if I didn't have my skill, that would be a different story, but, your strength is almost feral. Think that you were able to completely neutralize even a Definian. Clearly, we were correct to side with you humans. I hope you will continue to eradicate all who would do harm to us. Chide him for his bloodthirsty request. You find worth in those who would do you harm? Truly, you humans are inscrutable. Enemies who cannot be used should be disposed of. The Ganglion can certainly be relied upon to do so without hesitation. In any case, let us hurry back to New LA. We have no time to waste. We must assemble as many of our members on this planet as... You were right. I will die. But I will not go being mocked by insects. I will not go alone. My ova fades. This is death then? But there is so much left to do. No! We were too late! Do not fret, Sunseleg. You live still. I do not have long, but yes. Then let us use Serenpa water to pass your knowledge and will on to the next generation. Kanluarb, this is the last of our Cinerapa water. If we use it now, we may find a new source of Cinerapa water in time. But if Sunseleg's wisdom is lost, it is gone forever. Use the Cinerapa water. Grow the life of Sunseleg. What do you mean by that? Bear witness, human, to the continuation of an unbroken chain of Orphean life. Sunseleg, release your life into the light. Release your ova into the light. Okay. It is the birth of Tanseleg and Tinseleg, divided from the life of Sunseleg. Then my name is Tanseleg, and I am Tinseleg. Correct, new children of the ova. I am pleased we were in time. Okay. So you see, human, we do not engage in inefficient animal-like reproductive methods. We multiply by fission, using the medium of Cinerapa water. Such is the power of the ova. Is it not a marvelous way of existence? It's unnatural. It's interesting. Many other races have shown an inability to understand. But it seems you humans are a special lot. I am sorry that you do not have ova of your own. Honestly, I'm glad that that's not the case, for reproduction here, but it's an interesting way. I applaud the creativity of the developers of this game. But Kanluarb, what are we to do now that we have used the last of the Cinerapa water? You think the four of us and our two new kin are enough to survive on this planet? We will return to New LA and make our plans there. With our wisdom and the guidance of the ova, we will find the proper course. I will follow wherever you see fit to lead, Kanluarb. Or rather, I have complete trust in the ova's urges to place my trust in your judgment. I will return to the city at once. I thank you, human. Though Sunseleg's life was lost, the worst outcome was avoided. I hope you will continue to be the strength of a strengthless people, and to aid in the survival and prosperity of the Orf. Sunseleg perished before you could rescue him, but he divided into two new Orpheans. Just what does this ova the Orf speak of?
Oh, now this is embarrassing.
A fine day to you, my friend. Look at the way this cat is staring at us with such expectant eyes. Perhaps it is aware that it has reached its peak of quality and is eager to be cooked and eaten? Cats are not food. The cat is probably just hungry. So that expression is used to extract food from humans. How interesting. We must admit that we have yet to make a proper study of these creatures, and there is much we do not understand. For example, we are confused as to why humans regard these creatures with affection while showing little regard to others, such as chickens. Are some to be eaten and others not? On what basis do you make that distinction? Different cultures have different customs. Humans usually care about cute-looking animals. It's different cultures have different customs because that's another reason why I didn't say that cats aren't to be eaten. Cats aren't to be eaten in the United States. If you send them to India or China, it's up for grabs. How interesting. So, even within humanity, different cultures create different rules. It's also terribly vague and difficult for us xenoforms to understand, but perhaps that is typical of humanity? All different strikes for different blokes, as you say. This diversity seems to be one of humanity's defining features. For example, our inventions occasionally have minor defects that may lead to suboptimal user experiences, such as electrocution or severe burns. That's a little more than just suboptimal, buddy. When we upset a man on, we give the complainant a pizza, and all is forgiven. But humans are seldom mollified by cheese-covered dough discs. Instead, we must listen to each human's grievances and respond individually. It's quite tiresome. But ultimately, humanity is stronger for such diversity. It's what gives you such limitless potential. I think you should just work on the safety of your devices, buddy. We would like to learn more about humanity, to witness the breadth of your potential firsthand. Perhaps rearing a cat would give us some valuable insight into this matter. And as you humans say, he who hesitates is a loser. We will speak to Defense Secretary Nagi and ask him to requisition a cat for us immediately. Kitty Chow. Can't do that. Chapter 10, Chapter 9, Chapter 11. Yeah, it looks like we're done with side quests other than the one that I saw all the way out here. But I can do this.
Fancy of you to meet us here.
Ah, my dear friend Luke, we were hoping you'd come by today. We just signed a major distribution deal with a food manufacturer. Are you surprised? We bet you're wondering which of our inventions would be of interest to a food company. Well, let us tell you, it's a low-calorie, highly addictive medicinal salsa. It's made entirely out of local Miran fruits and vegetables, including kase beans, charupa leaves, and gran jelly. It has virtually no calories and helps regulate blood sugar while promoting good intestinal health. Its flavor profile is so complementary with processed meats, it makes hot dogs exponentially more delicious when applied as a topping. So delicious, in fact, that test subjects will eat as many hot dogs as you give them in a single sitting. Well, are you impressed? You know how much we value your opinion. Jealous over how much money he'll make. Worried that they'll overeat hot dogs. Develop a pizza sauce for the man on. A little worried about that. I'm going to, but because of who he is, I'm going to write this one. The representatives from the food company made the same request. They said the Manon pizza market is bigger than the human hot dog market by a factor of 20. But it's not as if we set out to make a low-calorie, highly addictive medicinal salsa. It was just a fluke, a lucky accident. So we decided it would be best to take our time and start by selling the salsa. After all, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single successful niche market product launch. And since you had the same idea, we'd be delighted to work with you on the pizza sauce research. Salsa Salvo. Eh? Where did where did Brother Pawn Tatsu go? What is Jitsu supposed to do without Brother Pawn? Okay, so I have to have Lynn in my party. Got it. Alright, enough play. Roll call! Satsu, Yoyatsu, Gatsu, Mamatsu. Here. 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 Good, that everyone. Now. Something funny here. Again. Satsu, Yoyatsu, Gatsu, Mamatsu. Here. 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 Satsu not here. Where? When? What do we do? Take a deep breath. Crisis, crisis, crisis. Huh? Jitsu must take deep breath? Like this? Jitsu feel a little bit calmer. Now, what happened? Ah, Dadapon! Siblings play game of hide and seek, but one missing. What? That terrible! Hurry up and search for him! Also, Tatsu is not Dadapon! Tatsu is Brother Pon. Which one is missing? Satsu! This area home to many dangerous critters. Everybody start looking! Right! Satsu always sleeping. Probably wandered off somewhere to take nap. Jitsu just hoped nothing come along and turn him into sleepy snack. This is no place for Nopon to wander around. Tatsu not able to sit by and watch little brother Pon get eaten? Someone should stay here. True. It'd not solve anything if Satsu come back and no one around to yell at him. Got it, Dadapon. Jitsu, stay here. Brother Pon! Got it, Dadapon. Jitsu, stay here. Yoyatsu's head to Seabound Coil Tree. Gatsu search Sunlit Spring. And Mamatsu look around Dekapodamon. And Tatsu and his friends search around Caravan. Missing in action! Everyone is currently searching for the missing Satsu. Please find Satsu. Life is hard for us lady killers. No pushing! Restrain yourselves, ladies! Satsu only have one body. Satsu already covered in girlfriend department. Help! I'll let him keep sleeping. Satsu tell you no more girlfriends. 7 is limit. Ah! What happened here? Where did a pack of Satsu hungry ladies go? Also, who is friend? And where is this? What was that dream? Did Satsu drift off to sleep? 2 superpowers of Satsu are being able to sleep at any time, and also being irresistible to ladies. Second power only work when first power in effect, but Satsu not complaining. Everyone worried about Satsu? Okay then, Satsu hurry back home. I'm going to guess I have to go looking for the rest of them now. Satsu back. Jitsu here alone? What happened to everyone else? Satsu back. Brother Pawn. Everyone was searching for Satsu. Jitsu was quite worried. Sorry to worry everyone. The Satsu glad friends all care about well-being. Then we can call back others. Right, or how do we call them back? Yeah, I saw that one coming. Jitsu not think that part through. What we do now? Contact them telepathically. I don't think Nappan have that ability. Devices sell for tiny sum. All Nappan Jitsu know already flipped theirs for fat coin. Not just business sense. But now we can't reach others. They put to avoid further mishaps. Satsu not sit here and wait for tragedy to strike. Come, Jitsu and Satsu, we have to find them. But if everyone goes, same thing happen again! Satsu definitely wander off for another nap. We should get tall human friend to go find them. Okay, Jitsu and Satsu wait here then. Everyone depend on you, friend. Please. Extra please.
There we go.
Satsu! Where are you? Yoyatsu tired of looking. Also really hungry. Satsu has been found. Satsu departed on a long journey. Oh, great! Hearing that make Yoyatsu very relieved. Also more hungry. Yoyatsu ready to head home and eat with everybody. Satsu, come back home! Gatsu's sad for missing you. Satsu is in heaven now. No, I'm not gonna tease the kids. Oh, phew. Now Gatsu can go back home. Missing everyone was starting to drive Gatsu crazy. Gatsu see friend back at Caravan. Satsu? No fair turning up dead someplace, Satsu! Departed on a long journey. Been found. Mamatsu not believe it! Is it okay for news that good to happen? World seem all sparkly. Everything great, today great, Nappan great, Luke great! Life is series of tiny miracles, joy everywhere. Now Mamatsu head home. Ah, everyone finally together again, Datapon. Tatsu, not your... Oh, forget it. Sorry it took so long. Not at all. Many thanks for hard work. Without help of friend, who knows what might have happened? Datapon have good friend. Best! And Tatsu gave up on Datapon issue for now. Just answer roll call already. Jitsu, Satsu, Yoyatsu, Gatsu, Mumatsu! Here. 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 Datapon and 5 siblings all here. 6 siblings for love of... 6 siblings here. 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 Satsu has been found and everyone returned safely to the caravan. Probably going to Oblivia. Chapter 7, Treachery.
What should I whip up today?
Fried chicken, beef braised in wine, chicken sauté. Let's go fried chicken.
That is a great idea.
Lindley, what is Lindley making?
Fried chicken. We're out of meat, so I'll need something that tastes like chicken. Or should I say someone who tastes like chicken?
What? Tatsu not taste like chicken. Tatsu tastes like poop and poison. Tatsu tastes like poison poop.
Wait, I just remembered. We have plenty of chicken.
Hey, Lindley did that on purpose. Lindley is cruel and mean.
He's done that with every single meal.
Food's up. Come and get it.
To be fair, we did find him at a food crate.
What? Irina's team is calling for reinforcements?
Afraid so.
So what's the situation?
Turns out we found a piece of the life hold out in Oblivia. Those guys are after it.
What? We found a life hold unit? That's great.
It's also news to us.
Unfortunately, it's not the core, but it's in primo condition, and every piece counts. Irina's team just happened to draw the job.
So, what happened? Trouble?
Trouble. Seems our ganglion pals have a base right near there.
Of course.
I see. And their soldiers have come between Irina's crew and the lifehold, is that it?
Bingo. That's why we need to move quickly.
There's no time to lose. We'll leave immediately. Send us the mission data on Frontier Nav.
I've already got it here. I'll send it to everyone's comm devices.
Good luck.
Chapter 7. A piece of the lifehold has been found in Oblivia. Head there and rescue Irina and her team from the ganglion.
Just
27%.
be careful. The clock's still ticking, and we can't afford to lose our best people.
How does this game have 13 chapters? It's really clicked down recently.
I'm going after it. You three, cover me.
But that's suicide.
We need that light pole unit, no matter what the cost.
How about the
Then let
guys
me
in
take
Skells do this?
Negative.
Lieutenant!
Irina, we're here to help.
Colonel!
We'll keep the hostiles busy. You look for an opening and secure the lifehold unit.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, this is going to be a piece of cake. I don't think that the game really expects for you to actually do everything prior to doing the next chapter.
It's only the quick and the dead. Supernova! Finish what I started.
They've seen us. Power up. Get yourself ready.
Gravity slash! There's only the quick and the dead. Yes, Supernova!
One more ball and down they go. You ready for this?
How's this?
Got it. Lay down some cover fire. I'll pick them off. I'm not picking up any more hostiles.
Friends get all of them? Tatsu not even break a sweat.
Exactly. It felt too easy.
Right? There were so many of them.
Yeah, but they were all
They barely
10
put
levels
up a
higher,
fight.
10 levels lower than me.
Could this have been a diversion?
Yes.
We need to catch up with Irina's team before it's too late. Let's move.
Let's go. At the same time, I really don't think that the game expects me to be doing as much as I am between sections. Story. Oh, that's a long way off. Okay. Go ahead and get inner skills up. Oh, yeah, that's a light bulb unit, alright. I never even noticed it earlier. And no, it did not just
Flynn!
appear.
Whoa, that was fast. And you were so outnumbered and everything.
Nothing can stop Team Tatsu. Tatsu eat baddies like them for breakfast.
Says tomorrow's breakfast.
Colonel, ma'am, well done out there.
Likewise. Now what happened to Irina and Marcus? Where are they?
They're up checking on the lifehold unit.
Okay.
And you've had no sign of hostiles?
No, dead quiet.
That's weird.
Okay. It just felt so much like a trap! Irina! Marcus! Run!
Marcus! Right.
Holy cow!
what a shame. You didn't fall for my little surprise.
That voice. The woman from Noctilum?
Oh no. Good thing I have a scale now. Hey, they get a tail. Why can't I get a
They had to be
tail?
holding back their big guns for something. Here it is.
Why not at least be a
Aren't
little
you the
closer to
clever one?
Lizardkin on my model?
What you just saw was only a prelude, an amusement, if you will.
She doesn't even have a
My
tail.
life hold amuses you?
Well, perhaps amusement is not quite. More like a deep satisfaction. Like curing an illness or scrubbing an ugly stain clean. The stain of humanity.
Of course, the true pleasure will come from watching your real bodies burn. Not that I won't enjoy trashing these crude puppets of yours. It'll certainly be enough to tide me over for the time being. Till
So
the
apparently
real
they
fight
know
begins.
too.
Then they know about the life hold and Mims.
You primate. We know all about your kind. Your fool's errand to gather these trinkets. Your race against time.
Human extinction is inevitable.
I could simply wait for the clock to run out. Where's the fun in that? I much prefer to see the looks on your faces.
How your features melt in fear as you twist in agony.
That's enough, you Samarian witch! Enough of your talk. Enough of the pain you've caused the universe. The only agony would be suffering you any longer.
Oh, please. What would a mere human know of our history?
She is mine. Irina, your team has the others. Right!
Alright, time to smack her around a bit.
Pouty
Cover up! Get yourself
Gravity slash! Only the great and the dead.
so long! Once the vomiting, down they go!
Well
Hit the
played.
target!
I'll take it
One
down.
there!
Be at peace.
Ready for this?
Boost attack.
Impossible! I wasn't wrong, was I?
I just... Why would these aliens be this determined to destroy us?
That is a good question.
Honestly, if I had to venture a guess, I'd say they're afraid. They fear humans. They feel threatened.
We threatened them? We didn't blow up their planet. We didn't hunt them halfway across the galaxy to wipe out their whole goddamn species!
Lieutenant.
I'm sorry, it just brings back a lot of emotions. I'll be fine. Let's go.
If you say so.
Colonel, with your permission, my team will report back to the city. I can't thank you enough for your support.
What was that about?
Irina had a younger brother. He was best friends with Gwyn, actually.
Oh.
But he didn't make it onto the White Whale. We lost him when we lost Earth. Everyone's got a story like that. Not that it makes it any easier.
Allemande. Okay.
Listen.
Commander, we located the lifehold, but
Yeah, Irina already briefed me. I'm just glad you all got back here safe and sound.
Wish we could say the same for that archive unit. Another swath of Earth's legacy. It's irreplaceable.
Yeah, well, so are all of you. So cheer up, huh? Come on, let's get you guys fed. Dinner is on me this time.
Okay, this is weird.
very weird.
Tatsu is suspicious.
What, a commander can't treat his troops?
If you're trying to thank us for this job, there's really no need. This time it was Irina's team. Next time it could be my team. Any blade would do the same for us.
Okay, fair enough.
Besides, Lindley cooks best.
Hey, thanks, Tatsu. Just for that, I'll make you some dessert today.
There you go.
The Spud's right. No one cooks like Lynn.
Thanks, Commander. If you wanted to join us, maybe I could...
Great. Let's eat.
Well, that was fast. The Lifehold unit was destroyed. It's clear that the Ganglion detest humans, and also know that the Lifehold's core's power supply will soon run out. All right. I'm still right one. Okay. We can now do Chapter 7. Open stuff. Start with this because I'm right there. Spy games.
Had I known I'd be forced to wait, I would have brought a book.
Our apologies, Director General. Our blade work has been keeping us especially busy as of late. Besides, it's pretty unusual to get a direct request from you.
I would hope that warranted special priority. This mission affects us all.
If it's an official mission, shouldn't we take it through the normal channels?
Personally, I consider it very official, but both Nagi and Vandam refused me.
Oh.
Shouted me down, actually.
Oh boy, I wonder what this is gonna be.
Then we're probably not even allowed to take it, right?
Let's hear the brief, and why they turned you down.
A wise decision. You're familiar with Jair Fortress, yes?
Yeah, it's
In a few
ridiculously
days, we'll be hitting it
overpowered.
with a surprise offensive.
Eh?
Of course. Every blade on the force is participating.
We built our attack strategy around the idea of limiting casualties as much as possible. As such, we'll be employing mostly long-range fighting tactics.
That's smart.
That would be the sensible choice.
Yes, and I fully support it. But it makes gathering intel nearly impossible.
Oh. What kind of intel are you looking for?
Data on the present state of the ganglion. At the moment, we know next to nothing about their situation. We don't even know if it's possible to negotiate with them or not.
I don't think it is.
We need more information in order to effectively formulate future plans.
All right, you've made your ideas clear. What do you want us to do?
Infiltrate the fortress before we strike. Gather whatever intel you can and return here with it.
Is that even possible?
Yeah, good question.
Any answer I give would be idle speculation.
Uh,
But but I do believe this mission is of the utmost importance. And I also believe that your team has the best chance of getting it done.
So you decided to ask us face to face? That's quite the honor.
Is that sarcasm?
Take it as you will, sir. What if we refuse?
Then I'll ask the team with the next highest chances, and so on. Send in the damn janitors if I have to. Whatever it takes.
You truly believe it's this important?
I do.
All right then. We'll do it.
Excellent.
But we're not taking any unnecessary risks. If things get hairy, we'll cut and run empty-handed if we must.
Let's all hope it never comes to that.
Just one question, if I may. Are those really your only reasons for wanting this intel?
What other reasons would there be?
Any answer I give would be idle speculation, sir.
My goal has always been to secure a future for humanity on this planet. It's as simple as that.
All right, I'll take you at your word. Let's get back to the barracks and prepare. This one's going to be tough.
Yes. Spy games! Gather information on the ganglion by infiltrating their fortress. As it is advisable to avoid conflict, you should choose a route with few enemies. Yeah, especially since the foes are around level 60.
Hey.
May as well grab these. From idea to inventory, you gathered some fine paprika wood and delivered it to the general store manager.
I hope you don't mind I let myself in.
From the look on your face, I'm guessing you know about our meeting with the Director General.
And from the look on yours, I'm guessing you accepted the mission.
We'll do what we can. Elma was super clear. If things get dangerous, we'll call it off.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. Don't forget, you're all far more valuable to us than any intel you might come back with.
Tatsu totally agree and definitely never forget.
In other words, don't worry about us.
This should be the fortress mainframe.
Think you can get in?
I can try, but I wouldn't bother holding your breath. Even if I can, it'll take time. Better to pull the drive and analyze it later.
All right, let's run with that. Just as soon as we're done with them. Let's take care of these goons first, then we can retrieve the data.
Hopefully they're not level 55. Oh good.
Open fire! Finish what I started! Arching horn!
Hasn't sent
Charge!
Early bird! Easy now.
Overwhelm! Slayer What?
Shadow strike!
Use range attacks next.
Arching horn!
Reality rip!
Trident busted!
Charge! Full gunner! Cover fire!
Arching horn! the guards down. Attack it, please.
Passive second!
Trap.
Shield wall!
That's what I needed.
Eagle eye.
Got him! Lay down some cover fire! Drive secured, ma'am.
You're amazing, Lynn. Now let's get out of here ASAP so we can head back to the city and report in.
Well, that was easy enough. I'm sure we'll be going back over them around level 60, but not right now.
Is that the ganglion data drive? Excellent work. You have my thanks.
Tatsu happy to get thanks, but more happy to get reward.
Of course. I'll reward you for your efforts with as large a sum as I'm able. Next comes the task of decrypting and analyzing this data. Elma, perhaps you could...
I'm afraid not. However, I might suggest letting a Manon take a look. If you'd like, we can bring it to someone we know.
I see. I leave it to you then.
Okay. I have some uranium. I could probably do this.
Hey there!
Hello? Yes, welcome to the Shimmer and Savvy Financial Group. I take it you're here to accept our exchange request, is that right? At the bronze member exchange rate, I can give you 20,000 credits in return for 10,000 units of uranium. It's a really good deal, isn't it? So let's carry out the transaction, alright? Here you go. And here are 20,000 credits for you. Come see us again soon, alright? You turned in the uranium and claimed your reward.
Hey, so... So you want the data from inside this, yes? That's easy. Very, very easy, you know?
That would be a huge help, yes. Thank you.
For you, I'm more than happy to help. Oh, yes. Least I can do for saving my life, right? When you're finished, deliver the results straight to the Director General's office, okay? You got it, okay?
All right, let's go give him our report.
Wonderful. I'll expect a report from the Manon then. It seems I was correct. Your team was the right one for the job. I hope you'll continue to assist in the future.
Of course, as long as our goals align.
Our mutual objective is the continued survival of the human race. This will not change.
Indeed.
The continued survival of the human race. Everything's a speech with that guy.
No, that's one thing he's truly serious about.
You know, I heard something the other day. Did you know about his son? The soldier?
No. Is he a Blade?
He never left Earth. Apparently because of the Director General. He sent his son on a mission just before the White Whale took off.
Why would he do something like that?
If he were a corrupt man, he would have sent someone else's son on that mission.
But he didn't, did he? I guess sometimes the right thing to do is also the hard thing, huh?
You acquired the data unit and unearthed the Ganglion's plans for humanity. It's just annihilation, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, we can go do that.
Well?
Hey there, how's work? Sorry to bug you when you're busy, but do you think you could help me out with a teensy favor? It's actually a really juicy offer. Has to do with you, me, and my man Clemens here. Sensing nothing but disaster ahead, I'll hear you out. I thought you might be interested. Hard to resist a pretty face like Clemens, after all. You wouldn't believe what we got up to when we first met. Wait, why are you rolling your eyes? You're not even a little bit curious? Sheesh. How you're not curious about a catch like me is simply mystifying. Well, there's no accounting for taste, I suppose. Anyway, the little job I mentioned actually comes from Clemens. And since he found the intel, I'll let him do the briefing. Hey there. Like you said, my name's Clemens. So, you know the Ganglion Fortress north of the city? I've got witnesses saying they've recently installed some brand new weapon there. But the fact that they're doing so in secret instead of making it a show of force is worrisome. That means it's not just a deterrent, they're planning to use it, likely when they think we'll least expect it. The good news is that they don't know we have this intel yet. So we need to launch our own surprise attack before they launch theirs, and now is our best chance. If we're lucky, we might take down their new weapon and the whole fortress to boot. But that's only if we act fast, which is why we need your help. See? Totally legit business offer. We've already sent in an advance team. They should be working on suppressing the hold's defenses now. You would be playing escort to a science team we're sending in to analyze whatever this weapon of theirs is. Ha! There, see? Easy as pie. So get all your little duckies in a row because you're shipping out ASAP. Attack on Biano Hills. You have been tasked with escorting a weapons research study group. And I accepted Larinara's request. What? Wait, say again? Hold on, is that confirmed? Oh my gosh, that is awful! Situation changed, kiddos. Our advanced team ran into more resistance than we expected and got pretty much wiped out. Science team is officially canceled. Now I want you to go in there and get whatever's left of the advanced team out, pronto. I know this little job's taking a real turn for the grim, but you're still in, right? Clemens and I need to focus on information gathering, so you get out there as soon as you can. We're counting on you. Ta-ta! I should still have a willing hand.
Thanks.
Thank you. I'd honestly given up hope. I can tell you, none of us went into this thing lightly. But it didn't matter. They knew we were coming. Had a reception party all lined up and waiting. I don't get it. We were told they didn't know about the intel Clemens got, and yet... I hate to even consider it, but that leak might have been part of their plan from the beginning. Still, there's no way Clemens would fall for shady info like that. All the blades I know, not him. Guess there's no point worrying about it here. I'm afraid I'm the only one left now. This mission's a total failure. Need to extract out to New LA right now. Planning our next move comes after. You go on ahead. I'm pretty shook up, but I can make it back on my own. Oh, wait, time to seconds. Oh, wait, hold on. I've already went through the whole fortress. Welcome back, hero. Nice work out there. That blade you saved beat you back here. It tears me up that he's the only one who made it home, but at least he's doing well. As for the operation at the North Fortress, it seems we all got played for saps. Clemens sold us out to the Ganglion! His fake intel set our advanced team straight into an ambush. He's being questioned by his CEO as we speak. And yes, those are total air quotes. I never would have taken Clemens for a traitor. Was that Suriella just now? You know her, right? New LA's own town helper? Helping people out is sort of her, well, hobby. And since we can always use the help, we give her plenty of opportunities. I thought Hope was the person who did that. Kind of feels like we're taking advantage of her sometimes, but she doesn't seem to mind. I wonder what's got her in such a hurry, though. Did you see anybody pass by here? Suriella tore through here like a bat out of heck. Oh look, she's right behind you. That is so weird. Must not have seen you when you doubled back. I didn't double back. The person you saw wasn't me. It's some alien posing as me. What? Wait, what? Yep, we've heard about these guys. That mess at the Ganglion Fortress with the fake intel was them, too. It's a Definian. They can change shape. I was interrogating Clemens here when, well, I thought I was interrogating Clemens, but then that Definian showed her true form. Now she's posing as Suriella and trying to get away. So the Clemens that betrayed us was a fake? You got it. New LA's under lockdown right now. We've got blades and skells at all the exits. It's physically impossible for her to get out through that. So now it's our job to find her, and honestly, we could use some help. A shapeshifter, huh? Talk about a pain in the glutes. If there's anything I can do to help, please tell me. You can stay put right here, honey. But... girl, that thing is impersonating you. If you go wandering around, you'll only be in the way. We'll leave this one to us, okay? We've got this. Alright, we've got a Definian to catch. We know that Sneaky Snake is somewhere in the city, and that she was last seen looking like Suriella. I'll start out in the administrative district. You take a look at the commercial district. Oh, are you that blade Lara hired to help? Whoa, hold on, I'm the real Clemens, not the Definian with the bum intel. I didn't even realize I'd been impersonated. I was out of the city on a mission. I get back and all of a sudden I'm in some weird nightmare. Now that thing's impersonating Suriella. Well, I haven't seen her around here, so maybe you should try searching a different area. Wait, before you go. I just heard somebody say they saw a body in the industrial district. Could be related to this case. Lars said he was on his way there now. Maybe it's worth meeting up with him? We might just learn something new. Later.
Are you serious?
Honestly, I would have taken him with us so that we wouldn't have a problem with this. Luke? Why are you here? Oh well, doesn't matter. Take a look at this body. It's Clemens, the real Clemens. Poor guy. I'd say time of death was about a week ago. Killed by the same Definian who set up the ambush is my guess. Think about Clemens' time of death. What is it? Something stick out to you about his time of death? Judging by the body, I'm pretty confident in my guess. But if not a week, then it's been here a few days at the very least. Yes? You're still staring at me all funny. Are you coming to a realization here or what? Look, even if you're not sure yet, let's hear it. I saw the suspect. What? Where? Why didn't you stop her? Wait, you talked to Clemens just now? It has to have been that nasty Definian. She knew you hadn't seen this body yet, so she turned back into Clemens to fool you. Ah, this is so infuriating. We're going to find her, or him, whatever, and then we're going to... Oops, 1 second, emergency message. Huh? What the heck is this? Surya and Clemens are fighting outside the city. That Clemens has to be our perp. I'll head out there as soon as I can gear up, but you go on ahead. They're at the little island west of the city. Your methods are soft. You risk destroying the bond of trust we have built up over long years of work. The Ganglion have faith in Definian spies above all others for a reason. I will not let you compromise that. But that is myopic. My methods are sound. Oh, they're both Definians. That's funny. We had 2 spies. There is intelligence that cannot be acquired save by blending in with humankind, earning their trust, and understanding their ways. Is that not the ideal way, the ideal to which any spy should aspire? I have simply been putting it into practice. And in the process, you have grown attached to them. What? You've immersed yourself in their society for too long. It has tainted you. To be entrusted with a mission as grand as infiltrating and destroying the human stronghold from the inside, any Definian would be thrilled to earn such trust. And then you betray us like this? I haven't. Then why do you struggle for words? If you hold no love for humans and remain loyal to the Ganglion, why do you not deny these claims outright? You have no response because there isn't one. I take your silence as confirmation of your betrayal! You are relieved of your mission to destroy humanity. I will take over from this point. Diara, wait! Don't worry, dear Ario. I am not without mercy. I will allow you to die as a Definian, to rest eternal in your true form. Ugh! Well, in good time, at any rate. But before we can resolve our differences, it seems we have an interruption to deal with. It appears that your beloved humans have finally pieced it all together. So I will deal with you just as soon as we've buried this fool.
We have no choice but to fight. Jump on them! Attack up close!
This is it.
Hypernova!
Ready for this?
Oh, that was fast. I take it you heard everything? It's true. I am a Definian spy sent by the Ganglion to infiltrate your city. The chaos following New LA's landing here, a woman named Ciriella died and I took her place. Ever since, I've been living as a human. Oh, she's been here for over 2 months, wow. In other words, the human you have known as Ciriella since the founding of New LA has been me. I have kept the same identity all this time, save for one brief exception. The Clemens you met in the commercial district? That was also me. I did it to alert you that the Clemens who deceived you was a fake. And also to buy time to confront Diara, who had been posing as Clemens. I needed you to find the real Clemens' body. As to why I did it, it's as you heard Diara say. Over the course of my life with your kind, I began to feel joy for the first time since my life began. Put it as a human might, color came into my life. It was exhilarating. But as a result, I started to have doubts about my mission for the Ganglion and began to entertain serious thoughts of desertion. However, I know none of that excuses what I've done. I was a Ganglion spy. This cannot be denied. But at least allow me to face my punishment honestly, as a human might. Taken as a criminal, allowed to go free. That is a hard decision. Because I don't know if she's actually been doing any spying, like, for the Ganglion. There's no way to know that at this point. It's really not my place for this. I'll go with this one. Ridiculous. You would simply let me walk away? You are cruel. You must know I have nowhere to go now. And that's enough of a pity party, darling. I just hate to jump in after you two have hashed things out, but I'm pretty much going to. If you don't mind, I'll take care of things with our little Definian friend. And don't go thinking I'm just a sucker for a sob story. We don't know anywhere near enough about the Definians, and this one's going to help us fix that. As for what happens to her after that, I'll have to have a long chat with Commander Vandam. I assume you have no complaints with that? Not that it matters. Done then, so I'll be taking things from here. That's what I was hoping would happen. But that doesn't mean I don't appreciate all you did. And be sure I'll give you a ringing endorsement to the higher-ups in my report. And don't worry about this one. I won't let them go too hard on her. Think you can trust me on this? Thanks, hot stuff. Oh, and maybe next time we can meet up for something a little more casual. Dinner, maybe. Put it on your calendar. How about no? In an unexpected turn of events, Ciriella turned out to be a disguised Definian spy and was arrested. How did I not get the chocolate records already? Alright. Yeah, we can go do that. Oh, hey, these guys.
Tell me,
When facing a new challenge or preparing to embark on a new endeavor, do you ever sense the whispers of the will within you? To put the question in more human terms, do you ever get gut feelings? I act on my gut on rare occasions. All of my actions come from the gut. Rare occasions. I see. As a rule, the Orff favor logic. But in the most crucial of times, we have relied instead upon the will of the Ova within us. I have felt the presence of Cinerapa water deep in Noctilum. You know, of any place, that would probably be the best place. That knowledge is clearly a gift from my Ova. For as long as we have that water, the Orff survive. I fear I must go to Noctilum at once. I would ask your assistance. Instructed by the voice of the Ova, Canluarb has decided to embark on a trek deep into Noctilum. Help him prepare for his adventure. I accepted Canluarb's request. Thank you. My preparations are complete, save 2 missing ingredients for the rations. 3 pieces of Longinese driftwood and 4 heads of Sadalana lettuces must be found before I can depart. Exhaustion is setting in. The Ova within me has begun to recede. I must find the water while I still have the Ova's guidance.
So there you go.
Oh, it is you. I fear I was half asleep. It seems the strength of my Ova is ebbing. Have what I requested? Please give it to me. Sadalana lettuce. A heat-emitting lettuce whose flickering leaves resemble the sun. Oddly prone to self-combustion, it can only be found on rainy days. Longinese driftwood. Floating wood that swells up like a balloon as it absorbs water. Used by creatures such as the vagabond ant to travel downstream. Fine work. I knew I could depend upon you. Now I must hurry to Noctilum. I will accompany you. Thank you, but I wish to focus all my energies on hearing the voice of my Ova, and for that, I must be alone. Canluar packed his bags and set off into the forest of Noctilum. Hopefully he finds the Cinerapa water he seeks. I leave at once for Noctilum.
Let's get more normal missions. I can do that one.
Oh, perfect timing! I was just about to drop by the barracks to see you. I have a top secret mission straight from the Director General. Very hush-hush and all that. So, can you spare a moment? Great, here goes. We received a report from a curator surveying Noctilum. It seems that some ganglion troops are gathering at the mouth of Dead Man's Gulch. They're a survey team, judging from their equipment, which means there may be something important there besides the big skull you recovered before. That's Director General Chalson's theory, anyway. He wants you to go there and figure out what exactly they're after. I'm not going back to that awful place. How much the job pays. Okay, I'll do it. That's great! I can see why the Director General would come to you. Here's the detailed brief. Deadmen tell no tales. You received a top secret mission from the Director General. Head to Noctilum's Dead Man's Gulch and investigate the ganglion gathering. You're familiar with the territory, so I doubt you'll get lost, but be careful out there regardless. We'll be waiting for your report. Make it good news.
Let's avoid kicking things. I'll stay out of my skill for now. Oh, never mind, it's right here. Oh, okay. I didn't even have the option.
I think you should go first. No, after you. Be my guest. Now wait a minute. Any of us who goes out alone is just going to be eaten. I say we all go and carry out the mission together. Yes, that way all of us can be eaten. Perhaps we can't just abandon our duty either. If we show up empty-handed with 0 survey results, the ganglion will have our hides. We're dead if we do, dead if we don't. Oh, I know! Why don't we just stay huddled here? Oh-ho! A creative solution! And defeat only a race as adaptable to any environment as we are could manage. Wait them out here, whether it takes a century or 2 or 3. Human! Over there! Human! Then it's all over. I forgot that Lynn was in the party. I need to take her out of the party. I mean no harm. No. Why are you here? The human has a dangerous glint in his eyes. Those are the eyes of someone who walked over here, walked here over 1,000 ganglion corpses! Why are you cowards standing there sniveling? We're saved! You're ganglion soldiers, aren't you? So take up your guns and fight! But we're non-combatants. Running away is sort of what we do. This is why your kind will always be grunts.
You're just gnats to brush off my shoulder.
We should weaken them just to be safe.
Good idea.
Go!
Black butterfly!
Early bird!
Off the guard down.
Attack the tree! Edge! Let's see him chew on this.
Fight like two. Finish what I started. Guided bust.
Take this!
The guard down. Attack it range.
Let's see him chew on this.
Overwhelmed.
Stellar!
Victory is ours!
That works. Curious. Humans are more tenacious than we gave them credit for, it seems. How can you remain so sanguine? This is hardly the time for offhand observations. Given that our prospects of survival are non-existent, what harm is there in acknowledging our co-exterminee's merits? Oh, merciful Golbaga. Is it safe, then, to assume that our duties are no longer called for? And I do not mean what the ganglion expected of us, but that the very meaning of our existence may be safely abandoned. I, too, would prefer to carry out our sacred mission, given half a chance. Then should we not stake our hopes on that which promises at least some chance of survival, however slim? That would perhaps be ideal, yes. Well, I, for one, intend to survive this ordeal. There is no time to waste. It is a valid argument, but in terms of sheer probability... Probability, my Gorqua! Eek! Humans, we entreat you! Save our kind!
You're just gnats to brush off my shoulder.
Cover up! Get yourself ready!
Go, snipe!
Let's keep this going with the block. I'll use this as
Charge!
Drum roll!
Vortex!
Energy source!
Now that's what I need. Let's see him chew on this.
Arcing horn! Trident buster! Overwhelmed! Shadow strike! Arcing horn! Vortex flash!
The guard's down. Attack the charge!
Let's see him chew on this.
Yes. Attack at range.
Dream Edge! Sliding Slinger! Now, closing and clean up.
The guard's down. Attack at range.
Thanks for the backup.
Shrapnel.
Pick them on! Slinger!
Reality Rip! Use range attack.
Eagle Eye.
Let's see him chew on this. Now, closing and clean up.
Overwhelm. Arcing. The guard's down.
Energy
Attack at
source.
range.
Thanks for the backup.
Well, that was fast. Thank you, human. You are a good deal stronger than the higher-ups in the ganglion who fancy themselves great warriors. Perhaps this human might offer us asylum. It's certainly a possibility worth exploring. We have a request, human, if you will hear it. We Zauberflöte were not made for combat. As a result, we have been treated as the lowest of the low within the ganglion. But our suits allow us to survive in any environment. See? Since arriving on this planet, we've been forced to survey one hostile location after the next. Caverns crawling with vicious indigents, sheer cliff sides where a single misstep means certain death. Many of our number have already been lost. We are sick and tired of serving the ganglion. Is there any way we might be granted asylum within your city? Sure. Ooh! Praise be to Golbaga's mercy! We are a sizable group numbering in the teens, but if you would have us, we would relocate to your city immediately. In the teens. Thank you, kind human. Okay. That was easy enough.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Looks like you brought back even more than the Director General had hoped. He was practically beaming, said that your freeing the Zauberflöte from the bonds of ganglion servitude was deserving of high praise. Oh, and here's your pay. Can't forget that. You rescued a species of xenoform called the Zauberflöte. They have decided to relocate to New LA. The Zauberflöte are in quarantine now. If the tests come back clean, they'll be living in New LA with us. They seemed really grateful to you, so you might want to speak to them once they're cleared. Right? Have more over here. The reason why I'm doing only normal missions right now is because I have less than an hour left. Pardon me, but I'm gathering data at the moment, you see? This emotional response is anger, is it? A fine sample too. Now commencing an experimental test to neutralize said response, okay? You are advised that sustained periods of heightened blood pressure yield negative health effects, alright? Probably best to discontinue your excitation at once? What the heck are you rambling on about, man? You don't know how I feel. Something really important to me just got all messed up. And it's not like I'm trying to be mad here. Seriously, are you trying to pick a fight with me? Oh, I would never choose to fight someone, would I? Fighting is a most unprofitable action, isn't it? I cannot deal with a socially illiterate man right now. Please just go away. Goodness, I was rebuked. Yes? Yes. And accused of being unable to read in a public setting, which is most clearly untrue. Is it not? You there. Can I ask a third-party opinion, perhaps? Did I make a mistake in the preceding conversation? You rubbed the man the wrong way. It was perfectly fine. Now, you rubbed the wrong. It appears you are as inscrutable as the rest of your species, aren't you now? I have attempted conversations with many different humans, but all of them have offered reactions similar to his, haven't they? So instead, I shifted to quantitative analysis, using readings taken from this emotionometer of my own invention. You see? Yet affecting the subject's emotional state in the desired manner still eludes me, and I've made little progress toward understanding it, you know? When I ask your assistance in my research, for the sake of man-on-human relations? Or perhaps? Okay. You agreed to aid Chiopetus in researching human emotions. First, I would ask for a demonstration in returning the prior subject's emotional state from angry to calm. Analyzing the numbers on that process should provide me a clear window into human anger, you see? Oh, come on! First, my poor Aphrodite gets damaged, and then I get accosted by some weird Manon? I must have really pissed somebody off to get a day like this. Huh? What do you want? Please tell me you're not here to make this day any worse. Why are you angry? Well, you seem reasonable, at least. So, I was riding Aphrodite, that's my skell, and mowing down indigents with style. But then this rowdy potamus comes smashing into me from out of nowhere and totally trashed poor Aphrodite's front plating. Yeah, it makes me mad to even think about it. That skell is the epitome of everything I find beautiful, and having her marred by some indigent is just... I'm so mad! If I could get revenge on that rowdy potamus at Sickle Rock Rise, that might help me to calm down. But I can't because my skull is wrecked! Oh, goddess of beauty, why can you not smite the hideous beast that defiled you? Alright, go smack it. Darn that rowdy potamus! If Aphrodite were in fighting shape, I'd be out there enacting some serious revenge instead of standing here like a chump. I'm so mad! I feel like I'm going crazy! What am I supposed to do, huh? I killed it. Come again? You killed it for me? Oh man, you must be a blade like me! You're a marvel, an angel, to the point where I find it hard to believe that this Manon brought you here. Phew. Alright. As long as that monster got its due, I can rest easy. Now I just have to make my beloved Aphrodite more beautiful than ever. You've managed to stabilize the subject's state, haven't you? So this is anger, is it? It seems you humans still have a feral animalistic aspect to you, right? But this has yielded superb data regardless. Now then, I have a lead on the next test subject if you'd care to follow me. Oh no.
Hey, listen. Listen careful, alright?
This is my next test subject. She appears to be in a state of sorrow, doesn't she? Pardon me, but may I ask what sequence of events is responsible for your sorrow? What? How did you know My newly invented emotionometer can detect your emotional state at a mere glance, you see? Depressed brainwave activity, low body temperature, these are all symptoms of sorrow, are they not? Your case is quite conclusive, isn't it? Now your eyes are secreting alkaline fluid, aren't they? I've heard about such human tears. A blade regular of mine, he died fighting out there. His name was Bobby. I'd always sit here at the counter and order a burger. I never got tired of him. And he'd tell me some terrible joke while he ate. May have been a dope and a slob, but he was like a son to me. Her sorrow numbers are escalating rapidly, aren't they? This is fantastic data! You should be more considerate. Considerate? That word seems to bear a highly complex and situational nuance. Does it not? It's frankly inscrutable. So, maybe I should leave this situation to your discretion? So what are you here for anyway? Came to cheer me up? That's awfully sweet of you. I mean, nothing anyone does can bring Bobby back, but just wish I had something to remember him by is all. Like the wristwatch he always wore. Or anyway, if I had a little memento, I'd feel like he was always close to me somehow. This must relate to your human occult beliefs. Though keeping a dead person close to oneself sounds terrifying, doesn't it? But very well, I ask that you retrieve this wristwatch as soon as possible, okay? Wait, you're going to go track it down for me just like that? I still do not understand you people at all, but I guess you seem like nice folks. I'd been holding it all in and just trying to just focus on work, but now you've gone and made me think about him again. Remember one night I was washing dishes, and then he said running a restaurant must be tough. He gave me some hand cream, just because. My shop sees blades every day, but nobody cared like Bobby. I've gathered sufficient data on Sorrow, I think. Please recover this wristwatch and restore her brainwaves to baseline levels, alright? Bobby's watch, a wristwatch owned by the young man Pauline treated as a son. On the back is written, Mother Pauline, protect me. That's Bobby's watch. Oh, thank you. I actually gave this to him, you know? It was to commemorate his first combat deployment. Playing it now feels, well, it's like he's here with me. Oh, her numbers are stabilizing before our eyes. It seems that watches not only tell time, but also serve to neutralize human sorrow? Fascinating. No. Warning process? Emotional closure? Is this some secret code, perhaps? Regardless, I've gathered excellent data, haven't I? Once analysis is complete, I'll hopefully have a full grasp of your human sorrow. Heck, her emotional state had stabilized, hadn't it? Now it's leaping off the charts! On the back of the watch it says, Mother Pauline, protect me. Bobby must have written that. That fool. Thinking of me as a mother? All the hopeless, lovable... Her brainwaves oscillation is now different from her previous state, isn't it? It seems that sorrow is quite the complex emotion. No matter. Let us hurry on to the next sample, okay? Please return to our previous location.
Okay, what do you have now?
Wait.
Listen carefully, alright?
This is my next subject. Her heart rate is accelerated, and her body temperature significantly above normal. She's clearly disturbed, no? Yet the cause appears to be emotional rather than physical, doesn't it? As such, I have no idea how to categorize her affliction. Perhaps observation will yield some clue? Maybe? Christopher, why do you keep ignoring my feelings? And I keep telling you how I feel, but you refuse to respond. Thought you were just playing cool or that it was just part of your deal, but I need to make you understand. This is neither anger nor sorrow, is it? It appears, in fact, to be a muddled mess of many things. No? Maybe you have some insight into our emotional state? It's called love. Love, you say? Another extremely complex term, is it not? And yet this human love causes the chest to ache. Therefore it must be pathological? Are you certain she does not require medical attention? Perhaps we had best we had best ask her directly. Yes? You there. You presently in a state of love? Please give me a concrete, detailed explanation if at all possible. Okay? Oh, were you eavesdropping, you little creep? You better back off before I wreck you. First observation. Love is extremely violent. Yes? Violent? No. I'm a sweet, cute, funny girl who is exactly Christopher's type. I've said goodbye to the old tomboy for good, and I won't let some shorty Zeno get my goat. Your pulse has been fast and your cheeks red throughout my observation, right? What do you require to end this abnormal state? I would dearly like to witness the moment your love is cured for good. You see? Cured? I don't really know. I suppose I'd calm down if you just respond to my feelings. Till then, this knot in my gut probably isn't going anywhere. Feelings? Neither electronic mail nor courier services will accept such feelings, will they? They're far too vague. We need an alternative. Have you considered writing a love letter? Hey, yeah! He's the sort of weirdo who'd probably go in for that roundabout kind of thing. And you guys can pick out the perfect present to give him while I write it. And I'll slip it into my letter and seal the deal. Now, as for the present, I think a pair of red thallus antennae like the ones the thalluses over at Big Arch Drop would be his style. Look pretty sharp as a necklace, don't you think? All feral and manly. Then again, Christopher's kind of a gearhead, so he'd probably also like a couple of elemental clusters. I can't choose. Just have to see them both and then make a decision. So bring me both of them. think I finally figured out what I want to say. I never knew love letters were so hard. Any writing is hard. So about that present, I still haven't decided which one to give him. Why don't you just pick whichever you think is best? Elemental Cluster or Red Thousand Antenna? We're doing the Elemental Cluster. They're kind of lumpy, but Christopher did say he needed to do repairs on his skull. You know, the one with the name. What's her ditty? What's her ditty? He'll like them, right? Okay, I'll go give them to him along with hitting my letter. Please return once your love is cured, okay? I will need to take additional readings. Yeah, here goes. Wish me luck. Alright. Someone's been calling me repeatedly. I need to... Someone gave them the wrong contact. Yeah, alright, here goes. Wish me luck! Yes! This can't be right, can it? These numbers are mad! Maybe she's suffering from a serious medical crisis? Christopher said he'll go out with me! He was repairing his skull, right? And apparently the part I gave him was the last one he was missing. He said me coincidentally bringing it was a sign from the goddess of beauty. That it was fate or whatevs. Oh dear, prolonged exposure to numbers this high is probably going to fry my emotionometer? This wouldn't have happened without you two. I love everyone right now. Yeah, the emotionometer has shattered completely. Your love is a menace, is it not? For a body the size of hers to have so much energy, you humans are fearsome creatures, yes? Do you hold such potential emotional energy inside as well? I am full of love. I'm dead inside. Marvelous, yes? An energy source of this caliber could accomplish nearly anything if harnessed properly, couldn't it? You humans are a fascinating race. This has yielded extremely helpful data, hasn't it? At last I understand what you mean by social literacy. Now I will continue to study until I have mastered it. Here is compensation for serving as my instrument, okay? Maybe you'll accept it with none of your typical human reservations? Dana's love was requited. By observing the events, Chiapetus gained an understanding of human love. Alright, and that's gonna be it for today. So when we come back next time, we finished Chapter 7 now, and it's time to go and do a lot more side missions. Yay! So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.